Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is issue number 63 of the Terminator, build of the T800 from Hachette. Right, on with the build. Let's turn the page and see what we're doing. We're starting work on the lower right leg. Now, I'm going to do things slightly differently from this for this episode, and we'll see how it works and how it goes. I shall find all the parts that we've got delivered this week, identify them and see what's what. We've got a couple of screws and a big metal bit, so don't need that anymore. We have the this is the lower leg part. I don't know what part. The lower leg joint, the sleeve for lower leg part, and 2 screws with 1 spare. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 screws, so you probably only need 1 by the looks of it. So yes, I'll get that open and over to one side. Now, hopefully this will all work and will be a slightly more professional version of the build. I'm going to try and do some technical jiggery pokery and put like picture in picture of the instruction sheet instead of having it in the background, getting in the way and causing problems. So I shall open up with step 1, which you might still see over the edge there, but don't worry about it. Pay no attention to the stuff behind. I'll put the picture down there so you can see it. We're taking the leg part and the surround for it. There is indeed a seam running down here. You probably might not be able to see it. There's not, as you can see, that's all smooth and shiny. On that side there is a seam running down there. That's for this piece. So that goes on there like that. Obviously you have to get it the right way around. If it's the wrong way around, it just won't, it will jam up and won't go any further. If it's the right way around, with that cut out piece there lining up with the seam, it will go all the way up to the end there. So that goes like that. Then it says to glue it in place, which I haven't obviously prepared any glue, and my glue's standing upright, so it's going to take ages for the glue to come down to the end there. So I will glue that in place momentarily. Let's have a look. We've got to glue that down. I'll lay that down now, so by the time I get to the end of doing the rest of this, it should be okay. Now this pass, we've got that fixed in place, sort of fixed in place. I know it's not glued yet, but it will be. Then step 4, we take the lower leg joint, which is this piece here, and there's one piece that's different to the others. There you go, the one with the notch cut out there, and there's a notch cut out there. So that will go on there a bit like that, according to the instruction manual there. Let's see what step 5 has to say. Step 5 does indeed say, yes, I've got it the right way round, but we need to screw it in place. So it goes into that one there. A screw will go into the end there, just like that. And using a screwdriver, we will tighten that down on there. There's only 1 screw, so you can tighten it down as much as you like. Just make sure it does fit in place and you're not tightening it down when it's off to one side or not tightened down properly. So there we go, that's now nice and secure. This is the shin bone apparently, so yeah, and then as it says, stage complete. It looks a bit like that. This is loose at the moment, but I will just glue that in place. I'll do that now. I like to do things jumping backwards and forwards between the instruction manual. To glue that in place, I'm going to use some of this Gorilla Super Glue, which is a nice thick gel. But being a thick gel, it takes ages for it to actually come out. So if you're using it a lot, leave it laying down rather than standing it upright, because otherwise it takes ages for it to dribble down to the end there. There you go. That's that. Don't need very much of it at all. I'll leave it laying down because there's a good chance that I'll be needing it again momentarily. Just using a bit of cocktail stick just to apply some of that glue around that post where that is going to sit on there, and I'll just hold that there for a few seconds just to give it time to start setting. And indeed, actually I'll stand it up like that, out the way, over there, while I have a look at the rest of the magazine. Now this bit I'll do live. I'll do this, you know, actual with the paper and the magazine in front of you there. Doctor Strangelove, not a film I've seen. I've not got any desire to go and watch it at all, or, you know, anything. there we go. But lots of stuff about that. Obviously, I'm aware of the film, but I've just never bothered to watch it. That's the end of the page. We have how many nuclear bombs till doomsday? I don't know, because of Dr. Strangelove being about bombs, talking about bombs, and that's that. And then we'll be back next time. We're continuing to build the lower right leg. So we've got the sort of the basis of it here, and then obviously this is going to go around it or elongate it or anything, or we'll find out what happens to that next time. Now this is the first of the 4 issues that I've just received. So this is the second one. I shall be doing that momentarily and videoing, uploading it in the next day or so. So stick around, and I shall see you soon for that part. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.